So recently, they finally made the official announcement for the upcoming summer event in Nikke. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the things that we already know, and I will also be going over my speculations and predictions on how this event is going to play out. And additionally, if you're interested, I will also be doing some sort of channel update at the end of this video to tell you guys why I haven't been uploading videos as of late. So without further ado, let's get started. So this official announcement was made on Twitter like a few hours ago, and as you can see, we have the poster for this new update, and this new event will be called Blue Water Island. So just like the other major event that we got in the past, I'm pretty sure that we will also get a daily login event and a special area for this new event. So that's overall really good because you can expect to get more rewards, more wishes, and more importantly, more upgrade materials for your characters, just like the skill manuals, because you can never have too much of that. So circling back to this poster, as you can see, we have Neon, Mary, Pepper, Rappy, and Freema. So if you have been following the leaks, you probably already know that we are getting a summer variant for Mary and Neon. This will be very similar to the winter event, where we got a different version of Rupee and N102. So it seems like they're following this pattern of whenever we have a special seasonal event, they plan to release a variant of one SSR character and one SR character. Because last time during winter, we got a different version of Rupee and we also got a different version of N102. And this time, we're getting a different version of Mary, who is an SSR character, and we're also getting a different version of Neon, who is an SR character. So that's really nice because personally, I really like a lot of the SR characters, but the only thing that's holding me back from using them is the fact that they're weaker than the other characters simply because they're only SR. We actually don't know anything about their kit yet. Well, at least for the most part. We do know that Neon is getting a new weapon, so instead of using a shotgun, her variant will actually be using a machine gun. And for Mary, she will pretty much be the same, with the same weapon type, but there was actually a leak where it shows that she has a different burst animation, which is really nice to see. Alright, so feature me here cutting in for the second time in this video, because while I was editing this video, they actually just announced that Mary is going to be the first banner for this event. So just like I mentioned or will mention in this video, we still don't know much about her kit, but we do know that she is a completely separate character and it was just confirmed by this new announcement. So yeah, back to the video. And aside from that, that's pretty much everything that we know from these two characters, but I will be sure to make a video as soon as we get more information about them. And now moving on to the next characters. So for this next one, you can actually see that Pepper has a different skin, and something tells me that this is going to be a premium skin, just like what we got for Rupee. It's still not confirmed and this is purely my speculation, but we are getting 3 skins for this update. So if this ends up being a premium skin, I wouldn't actually be surprised. But with that said, if they do decide to make this a premium skin, they should at least make more adjustments because the first premium skin that we got for Rupee is actually very bad, not in terms of design, but because of the cost and how much adjustments they made. They actually did not include the custom burst animation for the skin, so it still looks the same from the original, and they didn't even bother to change the weapon skin. So hopefully if they do end up making this a premium skin, they make more adjustments so that the skin feels more premium. And for this next one, we have a skin for Freema. So this one looks really good, but I feel like this is going to be your standard skin that is available for $15 for the first few days when it gets released. I will probably have a picture up on the screen to show you how it looks like in the game, but overall it's really good. But for me personally, I'm not a big fan of Freema, so I'm probably not going to end up getting this one. And for the last one in the picture, we actually have a skin for Rappy. This is a surprise because we haven't actually gotten a skin for any of the SR characters. Well, maybe aside from that one for Neon, I think it was the schoolgirl one, and I believe there's another skin for Rappy, which is the white one, and that is only available if you play the closed beta test. But aside from those two, we haven't actually gotten a free skin for any of the SR characters, so it's really nice. And I feel like for this one, it makes a lot of sense if they give this one for free. Because usually in gacha games, the summer events are one of the biggest, if not the biggest event all year round. So having this as a freebie and sort of a reminder of this event makes a lot of sense in my opinion. But aside from these characters and skins, there's a chance that we will also be getting a skin for Litter and Yan. It's still not officially confirmed because we haven't gotten any official news yet, but if you remember a couple months back where basically the floodgates of leaks were opened, those 2 skins were actually included. So if those skins get released, I might pick up the skin for Litter because she is a character that I always use. Alright, so future me here cutting in because I did forget to mention one very important thing. And it's something about the future events. So as you all know, we're getting a bunch of skins and characters in the summer event, but if you're someone who's looking forward to the Nier Automata collab, and maybe you're still undecided on which one you really want, maybe you want to go for the summer characters, but at the same time, you don't want to run out of gems because you also want 2B. There is a small chance that it might be next month because during the half year anniversary, they actually told us that this collaboration is expected to be coming in the game during the second half of this year. And it just so happens that the second half of the year is on July. So if you're free to play and you really want to get 2B, or maybe you're undecided between the summer characters and 2B, I would say that it's not a bad idea to actually wait out a little bit and wait for the next announcement for the next event. Because you never know if the next event is the collab, so you would want to put yourself in a better position to actually choose which one you really want. Hopefully that made sense, and hopefully I did not take up too much time in this intermission. Now back to the video. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that we know from this event. So just to recap, we will most likely get a daily login event, a special area for the new event, just like what we got for the different events in the past. And we will also be getting 2 new characters, namely a different version of Mary and Neon. And for my speculations, for these skins, we might get Pepper as a premium skin, Freema skin in the standard shop, and we might get Rappy's skin as a reward from the event. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I have for this speculation video and sort of like an announcement video, if you can even call it that. And if you're not interested in the channel updates part of this video, this is pretty much the end of the first part, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, peace, peace. For those people who are still watching, the main thing I want to talk about is why I haven't been uploading videos as of late. Specifically videos about Nikke. Because if you check my channel, I think the last Nikke video that I made was, I think, 10 days ago. So it's almost 2 weeks. And that's a pretty long time in YouTube days. But the reason I haven't made any videos is because this patch, maybe a little bit of the last one as well, has all been pretty dry. So yeah, we're getting the same events like the story, same minigames, you know, stuff like that. But for the most part, it's not really something that we haven't seen before. And we do have the solo raids going on as of making this video. But the solo raid boss is Blacksmith, and I'm pretty sure everyone and their mom already knows how to fight that boss. So it would just be a waste for me to make a video about that, because the only thing that you only really need to know is that you need to use a water element Nikke to actually get rid of the interruption points whenever he does the tentacle attack or the laser attack, whatever. That's pretty much it. So yeah, basically, there's not much content about Nikke where it's really worth going over, because I know that a lot of my audience, I can see it in the analytics actually, I know that a huge chunk of my audience are actually returning viewers. And whenever I do polls on my community tab and stuff like that, it seems like a lot of you are already in the end game. So it's probably safe to say that you guys know what you're doing in Nikke, and there's really not much information that I can give you to actually help you out with the new content, because it's not something that we haven't seen before. And moving forward, I also want to go back to my roots, and what I mean by that is when you take a look at my other Nikke videos, specifically the first few ones where I keep on making guides about this character, how to beat this, how to do this, how to do that, how to be more efficient, and things like that. I really want to go back to that, because in the first place, that is my reason for making videos, is to help you guys out. And if I just make random videos, announcement videos, stuff like that, or patch notes videos, I don't really feel like I'm giving you value. Ultimately, I just needed to take a step back and just like actually figure out what I actually want for this channel, which is to make useful guide videos and make it so that when you click off my video, you actually learn something new that you can apply in the game. So yeah, hopefully I wasn't rambling too much, but that is pretty much the reason why I haven't been uploading. So for the next few weeks, hopefully I can get back on track on making more useful content. I'm really looking forward to that, and I also hope that you guys enjoy it. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for the announcements, and if you're still watching until this part of the video, you're a real one, and as always, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, peace, peace.